tu jestem. Witam, cześć panowie, cześć pani. Zgadnij stare polskie seriale, ale zabawa będzie. O kur... Gotowy? Jak nigdy. Z każdą kolejną rundą wzrasta poziom trudności. Runda pierwsza, start. Ja wiem.
Nie rozerwie się przecież, no.
Kiepscy, pierwszy.
Dzień dobry, panie Fertku. Aspirant Arnold Boczek. Jest pan aresztowany.
Ja? A
Nie
za
no,
co?
pokazują nawet scenę. No jak...
Jajco.
Aha, jakby ktoś nie zgadł.
Czytam ci monolog. Być albo nie być.
No
Pamiętasz?
kurna!
Być albo nie być.
No wiem co to jest. 13
Być
posternek, no
albo nie być.
tak.
Być albo nie być, oto jest
A tam
pytanie.
Kasia była w
Powtórz.
13 posternek.
Oto jest pytanie.
Oglądałem za młodo. Pana Czarka.
Nie! Policja zawsze od łazienki zaczyna przeszukanie!
Pod stół, pod stół! Nie ty pod stół!
Za dziecka mnie
przepraszam,
nudziło
to-
jak nigdy. Teraz mniej. Teraz już się okej to ogląda. Za dziecka ten humor w ogóle nie trafił do mnie.
Kusy, a co ty tak jak do stodoły wchodzisz bez pukania?
Ja tylko na chwilę. Ja tylko tyle chciałem.
Nie oglądałem
w
nawet
takiej sprawie to bardzo
jednego
proszę.
odcinka Ranch.
Ten błysk w oczach?
Miałem jak miłość. Lucek Stoms ze starszą panią.
Kobieta,
Pan
ty
Lucja.
jesteś pijana.
O, nieprawda.
Ten babsztyl cię upił.
Takie sobie oglądał? Jak miłość oglądałem.
Szary, idź zbudź Tomasza. No
W
idź,
podstawówce.
zbudź Tomasza. Został.
Cztery pancerny pies? Oglądałem. Stare czasy.
Tego to cienias! Tylko bała mu została!
O! Janusz Tracz.
I nagle wczoraj mi przychodzi pierwsza rata. Ja czytam sumę i mnie dosłownie zamurowało. O tak.
To się nazywa kredyt hipnotyczny.
O Jezus Maria. Co za poczucie. Hipoteczny. O to ich chodziło.
do ruchu!
Patrz co ten chłop pisze.
książęcowo teraz, no! Giersa, pies! Ruch,
A ja nie chcę czytać, bo tam spoilery. Boję się.
Chociażkie psy! Chcesz oberwać? Co? Ja nic nie mówiłem. Ale ty stoisz! No co stoisz? No co, chcesz zagrać mecz derbowy?
Dobra. Idziemy grać. Znaczy ja nie wiem jaka nawet muza jest w Heroesach, bo nie... O, już widzę kiedyś to oglądałem. Nie pamiętam tego.
Hey guys, it's Paul Romero out in Los Angeles. I'm the writer of the Heroes of Might and Magic music, and I'm so happy you can come tonight for the 20th anniversary of Heroes with the Heroes Orchestra. I wish I can be there, and I thank all of you for being wonderful fans of the game and of my music. And I hope one day, very soon, that I'm going to come back to Poland and do a big concert with the Heroes Orchestra.
Oh, Poland.
In the meantime, have a fantastic night tonight, and good luck to all the musicians and to the audience members. Thank you again for listening. Have a wonderful night. Take care.
Kurde, poszedłbym na taki koncert z wiedźmińskiej muzyki, na przykład. Albo z Lineage'a. Albo ze Skyrima. Albo z Kolery. Nie słyszałem tego, nie znam. O, to już kojarzę, no. To jakoś tak. Zagrałem ładnie. No fajny, fajny. Luciano na Pletini to nie ten. O, chórek mają z tyłu, ty. Widziałem ich. Głośno trochę. Klap, klap, klap. 20 lat temu gorące krzesło z bratem. No ja nie grałem właśnie w Hirosiki za bardzo. Ja Diablo 2, Lineage grałem, WoWa grałem za dzieciaka, Entropię najwięcej. Nieironicznie myślę, że ja bym był w stanie taki głos osiągnąć jak on. Umiem takie dźwięki wydawać. Dobra, bo trochę to trwa. Wybierzcie jedną nutę i
ostatnio z moimi
wracam na
dwa
Diabolo.
najlepszymi przyjaciółmi pojechaliśmy na działkę jednego z nich, wiadomo, wiaderka były walone, ogólnie zachciało mi się srać, poszedłem do drugiego domku, wróciłem po 20 minutach, otwieram drzwi, a jednej drugiemu robi k***wa.
No i... Fortress, Rampart, Stronghold, Good, The, coś tam. Najwięcej odtworzeń ma to. To ma najwięcej odtworzeń. Campaign DS from... Chwila, odpalam. Zobaczymy, co ma najwięcej odtworzeń. Nie, to słabe? Bastion, a co to Bastion? Intro, Tower Dungeon, Dirt, Inferno. Nie ma Bastion. Stronghold jest. Fortress? Nie ma. Jest, ale to już było chyba. A nie, nie było. O kurwa, jadę mi się spać zachciało troszeczkę. Nie wyzywałem cię przecież. O. Dobra.
Hard to imagine, but for me, it's just another winter day. Before stepping outside, we need several layers of special winter clothes. I start with camel wool knee pads to protect my joints and camel wool socks for insulation and warmth. Then, I put on insulated padded trousers and a light jacket under my down jacket. Wearing two jackets is essential for me when it's below -45 degrees Celsius. My down jacket designed for extreme weather is filled with thick insulation like goose down. Keeping your head, hands, feet and neck warm is crucial. My mittens feature traditional Yakutian beaded patterns combining style and warmth. I also wear Yakutian fur boots, which are essential since regular boots will freeze in minutes. Okay, now I am fully geared up and ready to step outside. It takes quite a bit of effort and a lot of time to just get dressed for the cold. Sometimes even a quick trip to the grocery store feels like a huge task in weather like this. I live in an apartment building and our entrance is protected by 2 heavy doors to keep the cold from creeping in. It's completely normal in Yakutia to have 2 or even 3 doors to block out the cold. When you step outside, the icy air hits your lungs like a shock, making it difficult to breathe. The freezing dry air irritates your airways and the dense cold feels heavy with every breath. In Yakutsk, infrastructure is built for extreme cold, with roads...
Chwila, zanim dalej, gdzie to w ogóle jest? Jakuck, co to jest za... Miasto w azjatyckiej części Rosji. Ale to nie to. Okej.
Buildings and utilities adapted for temperatures below -70 degrees Celsius. Most apartments like mine have 24/7 central heating to stay warm. Roads require constant maintenance to remain usable. Driving is tough with slippery conditions and the need for insulation and winter tires. Maintaining a car is challenging, so I stick to public transport like buses. The nearest bus stop is about 300 meters from my home, which takes me about 5 minutes to walk. But even in that short time, I can feel the cold seeping through, especially on exposed areas like my face.
Chyba tak. Nie wiem, to wygląda jak takie bitki. Chyba włosy jej zamarzły. Ja pierniczy, to jest survival.
This is my bus stop, right in front of our local cinema. Yakutia's cinematography is considered some of the best in the country. Despite our small population and extreme weather, filmmakers from Yakutia have gained worldwide recognition. Many of you might be wondering how we are managing to film in these freezing conditions. Let me introduce you to my cameraman, Kim. Today we are using 3 different cameras to capture everything. Why so many? In temperatures like this, cameras freeze quickly, so we rotate them. Each one is used for a maximum of 10 minutes before being placed back into a warm bag while we switch to another. Even we can only stay outside for about 15 minutes at a time before we have to rush back indoors to warm up. Filming here is no small feat. Cameras can malfunction and every moment is a race against the cold. Buses in Yakutsk are a lifeline for many, especially during the harsh winter when driving a car becomes a challenge. They are usually well heated, providing a much needed escape from the freezing cold.
So after just being outside for 10 minutes, see, I don't feel my nose and it's painfully itchy. So when I touch I can't feel my nose and it's really cold.
Jezus Maria.
Walking outside for more than 10 minutes, you can already feel the cold biting into you. The exposed parts of your body, especially my nose, are the first to freeze. As you can see, the skin on my nose is starting to turn white. That's the first sign of frostbite. So I decided to rush to the nearby mall to warm up before continuing. Even in these extreme conditions, we do have homeless people, like this woman standing in front of the mall. The city provides shelters during winter to help them stay warm and safe, but unfortunately, not everyone uses them. Many homeless people suffer from severe frostbite, often losing fingers or toes to the extreme cold.
O kurna chata.
In Yakutsk, we have wardrobes in malls, cinemas and theaters where people can leave their heavy jackets. It's impossible to walk around comfortably in a heated building while wearing a thick down jacket, and even moving in a padded trousers is a challenge. These wardrobes make it much easier to walk indoors after braving the cold outside. In Yakutia, we don't have big malls with lots of brands like in Central Russia. Here, the malls are smaller and have fewer options, especially now that many international brands have left. It's a very different shopping experience compared to bigger cities. Most people in Yakutia prefer to order online, and Chinese shopping apps are very popular. It's convenient, especially with limited choices locally. Instead, we have many local jewelry brands, as Yakutia is the largest diamond mining region in the world. Most of the world's diamonds are mined here, but almost all are exported abroad, and the few that stay are priced higher. Despite this, diamonds and jewelry are very popular among locals, with most pieces made from silver and gold.
A ja narzekam, jak mi w rączki jest zimno, bo gram w Valorant. Kurde, a chłopie się tam mierzą kobiety z minus 50, minus 60, minus 70 stopni.
Malls are social hubs in Yakutia, where people gather not just to shop, but to escape the cold and spend time together. With limited outdoor activities during winter, they are a place to meet friends, enjoy a warm meal, or let kids play while staying out of the freezing weather. Another unique shopping experience in Yakutia is the local fur brands. Yakutia has been a center of fur exports for centuries. During the Russian Empire, high-quality furs like sable, mink, and fox were sold across Europe, mostly sourced from Yakutia. Known as soft gold, these furs were prized for their luxury and durability. Women here often shop for fur coats, as they are not just a luxury, but a necessity. Even my 2 jackets will not be enough to handle the extreme cold for long, but a fur coat provides unmatched warmth and protection against the freezing temperatures. The price of fur coats starts at $6,000 and go up to $17,000 for a sable coat. But of course, with such high prices, not everyone in Yakutia can afford one. Many women say
Kurtka za $6,000 i do 17 może $1,000, to jest płaszcz ze skóry, skóry, no futra.
For years to invest in one.
Futro.
So in Yakutsk, I don't have any car. At this level of coldness, the weather can easily freeze the car. So I prefer just to walk outside or take a bus.
I've never owned a car in Yakutia, it's just too much effort. Engines must run all the time to avoid freezing, or you can use heated blanket systems, which turns the engines on and off automatically, but they are very heavy and hard to use. For me, taking the bus is easier, but walking to the bus stop and waiting in the cold is not easy either. When I was a kid, I used to take the bus to school all by myself from the age of 6. Sometimes the bus would be late by half an hour, and there were no heated bus stop back then. I will just stand there, freezing, with the wind cutting right through me. Because it was so cold, I even cried once, but my tears froze into little icicles. After that, I realized crying outside in Yakutia is not the best idea. I guess when you're a kid, you don't feel the cold the same way and don't take it as seriously as you do when you get older. Many kids here play outside even in minus 50 degrees Celsius because they just don't want to go back home. They want to have fun, no matter how harsh the cold is. Using phones outside in Yakutia is a challenge, so we don't rely on them much. We only take them out if absolutely necessary, as the cold drains the battery or shuts them off. Phones here are more for emergencies than casual use. I started feeling cold again, so I found a small coffee shop.
Zasięg myślę, żebyś miał na 400 metrów na full charge'u.
Nearby to warm up.
Chyba nie.
It's such a relief to step inside, feel the heat and take a break from the freezing weather outside.
Kurde, źle wygląda pełna. Pozamarzane wszystko.
After warming up and taking a short break, I wanted to show you just how cold it is outside. I asked for a cup of hot water from the coffee shop to demonstrate something incredible. How hot water instantly turns to ice when thrown into the freezing air.
Nie widziałem, jest czas. Nie no, co jest? To była woda i jak już na ziemię upada, to lód. Kawałki lodu. Ja
So
pierdolę.
now we are taking a taxi to the another district, the least safest district in Yakutsk, I will say. And even the taxi drivers, they are not taking us.
Yakutsk is a relatively small city with a population of around 400,000 people. Despite its size, it's cultural and economic hub of the region. The central areas of the city are more developed with government buildings, shopping malls, schools and...
Co oglądamy? Życie w miasteczku, gdzie jest minus 40, minus 50, minus 70 stopni nawet. Jak wygląda?
Cultural landmarks like theaters and museums. Life here is busier and more modern compared to the outskirts. But let me show you the other parts of the city. Like any city, Yakutsk has its less safe areas. These neighborhoods are often on the edges of the city, where the infrastructure is less developed and living conditions can be quite rough. Historically, most of Yakutsk was built with wooden two-story flats spread across the city. Many of these old wooden flats still exist on the outskirts of the city, and people continue to live there because they simply can't afford to move into a newer stone apartment buildings.
A to w ogóle nie jest wyizolowane
Life
jakoś.
in these wooden flats is
drewniane.
incredibly challenging. Most don't have modern plumbings, so there are no showers or toilets inside. Residents use public toilets outside, and during the winter, when temperatures drop to minus 50 degrees Celsius, this can be brutal. Many people rely on using buckets for their bathroom needs, which they then have to carry outside to empty. It's a harsh reality for those living in these areas, reflecting the stark contrast in living conditions within the city. These old wooden flats do have a central heating system, but it's often not enough. The cold air seeps through gaps in the windows and walls, making it hard to keep warm even indoors. Residents have to rely on additional layers of clothing and blankets to stay comfortable during the harsh winters. This neighborhood is considered one of the most dangerous in Yakutsk. It's better not to walk here alone after dark, as you might come across drunk people wandering the streets. However, it's important to remember that not everyone here is like that. Many residents are hard-working people who simply can't afford to move to a newer, more comfortable place. Despite the challenges, they stay and do their best to make a life here. It's getting dark, and I would rather not to wander alone in this neighborhood. Instead, let's move to the safer streets of Yakutsk, where most young people spend their weekends and where locals go to have fun. This street is a renewed version of the old city, complete with a beautiful church at its center. It blends modern shops and restaurants with a touch of Yakutia's history, making it a favorite spot for locals. In Yakutia, the only real way to have fun during winter is indoors. Most locals spend their time in restaurants, cafes, or malls, as these warm spaces are perfect for relaxing, meeting friends, and staying active. Dating and socializing in Yakutia usually happen in restaurants and nightclubs, the main spots to meet during the long winters. Despite the harsh weather, people here love dressing up. Women especially take pride in looking after themselves and dressing elegantly, no matter how extreme the conditions are outside. Drinking alcohol in Yakutia is dangerous because it numbs your senses, making it harder to feel the cold. Sadly, there have been many tragic incidents where people after drinking too much fall asleep outside and freeze to death. This happens especially often during the New Year celebrations, when temperatures are at their lowest and people spend more time celebrating and drinking. It's a harsh reminder of how unforgiving the extreme cold can be.
So this is how one of my day looks like in the coldest city on earth, Yakutsk. I hope you enjoy it and stay warm. Now I am going back home because I feel really cold. Bye!
Bye bye. Kiedy tam lecę? Nie lecę, dla mnie to jest pojęte, że ludzie są w stanie żyć w takich warunkach. Serio. Minus 71 stopni. Kurde.